Josh, congratulations. Very dominant performance there. Was it a difficult game to play because it was Rob?
I think after the first 2 sets, possibly, yeah. Obviously, as everybody says, it's like the student and the teacher, you know what I mean? With Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis. Rob's taught me a lot in this game over the last couple of years, obviously the same stablemates and stuff, so people won't believe massively he's helped me mentally, obviously throughout the years, and he's very, very good when it comes to talking, when it comes to playing, so yeah. It was hard, but at the same time up there to do a job.
Have you showed your maturity in that game then? Like you say, it's hard, but you've beaten him 4-1, ton top and average, a real professional performance.
Yeah, obviously, everybody knows, obviously, 2 years ago struggled with the TV, 3 years ago struggled with the TV, just to obviously get going, but obviously now I'm a different person now. Obviously, I'm in the Premier League, which makes me feel more better for myself, so I think that drives me more because I know I'm the elite players now, so yeah.
Does this give you confidence ahead of the Premier League, putting in ton plus averages on the stage, like you say, because the Premier League is the elite and you're going to have to put in these performances for 16 weeks. Does this give you does this give you confidence?
Yeah, oh, massively. I go into every game in my head, obviously we're saying that I've only played 2 games, but obviously coming back, obviously a month off, going into every game saying you are one of the elite players, you know what you should be doing, and obviously I'm performing what I should be doing, which I'm happy with, so yeah.
Have you had to change your mindset slightly because of this shift?
Yeah, massively changed my mindset. As I said, I'm one of the elite players this year, so I have a different mindset than everybody else.
Cheers.
Josh, well done tonight. You said that Rob was a big part of when you got on the circuit and the advice he was giving you. Just talk to us about that and what it was like when you came on the circuit and you had Rob as someone you could lean on.
Well, obviously when I came on the circuit I didn't close it, it was a different management company, but I was friendly with Rob at that point, and then obviously in the management company I'm in now, which was fantastic for me. Rob took me underneath his wing, gave me all the tips in the world. Obviously he's a world champion, world match play champion, European champion, played Premier League 6 or 7 times, you know, so he knows what it's like to be as the elite player. Obviously before I got the Premier League call up, the amount of stuff that he talked to me about was obviously phenomenal from a world champion perspective, so yeah, not a lot of people know Rob personally the way I do, but he's helped me massively in my career.
Even though you've got to the position you've now got to where you're an elite player, is that still something you can maybe pick his brains on bits and pieces, especially now going into the new Premier League season?
Well, obviously he was one of the first people to text me saying well done, get the Premier League son. Obviously that was very nice, obviously, to hear that from him, but he always told me that the Premier League when he played it and all, what it was like, how difficult and all it is, but I'm ready for the challenge.
Josh, congratulations. When you spoke to us before, you said that you didn't feel like you'd done enough to get in the Premier League. Do you feel almost more pressure to perform to justify your selection now to prove that it was the right decision to pick you?
No, I just go up there and play darts the way I know I can do, so I think obviously yesterday playing Connor Scott was a bit edgy. I haven't played the whole month, I done one exhibition the whole month, and I just wanted a bit of time off, which I was enjoying. And I think after when he won the first set, it kind of kicked me in the gear, and I won after that. But no, I'm nothing to prove. I'm in the Premier League for a reason.
You are now part of the elite, and you said that because of that you had to change your mindset. Do you think that changes how your opponents perceive you? Maybe change their mindset when they head into a match against you?
Well, I could do. Obviously, they're wanting to beat the best players in the world. So when it comes, Pro Tours are one of the most hardest, obviously, to play in. You're there all day, play first game, people who you don't play often enough. I've been playing the Premier League for 16 weeks against the elite for 16 weeks. But you come to a Pro Tour, people you never played before, it's going to be very difficult because you've never played before. So I obviously have to change my mindset, but I know I'm one of the best players in the world for a reason.
With the Premier League, Pro Tours, European Tours, there'll be an awful lot of travelling, maybe World Series in there as well, who knows.
Hopefully.
How do you feel like you'll cope with all that travelling?
Well, whenever I got the phone call, obviously, the day of the selection, my manager came over the next day, and we've done the whole calendar. I think we've done it nice, just for myself, obviously, bit of time at home. I'm moving house on Tuesday, so it's going to be a bit hectic when it comes to this weekend, and next week. So yeah, we managed it, I think, pretty well. Missed a couple of Pro Tours, missed a couple of Europeans, but I think obviously for good reasons for myself. I don't burn myself out and stuff, so saying that, I know I'm 24, but in this game there's a lot of darts, so I need to obviously cope the way I can.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Josh. We mentioned obviously stable mates with Rob.
Was preparation any different today from what you normally would do as being part of that team?
Well, usually we sit at the same table, but today we didn't. That kind of changed after we played the UK Open last year. Obviously, we're good friends and all, but we're here to do a job, and we agreed we'll just sit at separate tables and do different stuff. Obviously, it was a difficult position for a manager. Obviously, wanted one of the two of us to win every time we play. So, but today it was a lot different, yeah. But we had to get the job done.
And how do you assess your performance there? Because over a 101 average.
Yeah, well, I thought I played decent. I knew I had to against Rob. He was one of the best finishers in the game. So I went from yesterday 22% to 44. So obviously that's a big massive difference. He had 57, but my scoring, I know I'm a big scorer, but finishing is always one of my letdowns in the game. So assessing my performance, yeah, I think I played well.
And a couple of near misses last year in the big TV tournament. You're into the quarterfinals and finals day tomorrow. How close do you think you are now to your first individual big title?
As Wayne Mardell said, it's like a bingo card, just waiting to go off. I'm matured enough, I know, can win titles, but we're the best players in the world for a reason. As obviously it's difficult to win titles, but I'm up for the task.
Well done.
Thank you.
Hi Josh, maybe in some ways a blessing to go on first tonight, because there may be a very long day tomorrow. Nice to have a wind down, do you think?
It's nice to know when you're playing, if that makes sense. Obviously, your first done, you know, you're on at about 7:15, 7:20. You know when you're on, whereas when you play second, third, fourth, you don't know how quick the games are going to go or how long they're going to go. So whenever you're one of the first games on, you know what time you're on and you know what time to roughly be here in the venues. So yeah, that's a bit of an advantage in my perspective to obviously to know when you're playing.
So tomorrow we'll start up with either Luke Littler or Ross Smith. Would you have a preference on there? You do produce some amazing performances.
It doesn't matter in the game anymore. We're all best players. We're the best players in the world for a reason. It doesn't matter if we play the world champion or play Ross Smith. So we're up there to do my best to do a job.
And just one final thing regarding your Premier League selection. Has anything changed with your peers? Has it been mostly positive from everyone at the back?
It was weird seeing obviously on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and stuff. When everybody was obviously predicting the Premier League, obviously before it was announced, everybody knew I was in everybody's pick, but I still never believed I was in the Premier League. And then I got the phone call, and then I was changed everything for himself. So it's a big thing for my life.
Well, it's certainly well deserved, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe.
To change your